Well, good morning. Hey, it's Saturday morning. I'm Rachel, and this is my grandson, Grayson. And we want to share with you something that we were reading this morning in John chapter 7. And I think that the message that I received in reading this passage of scripture is just so appropriate and timely for all of us. So I really wanted to share it with you. In John chapter 7, beginning in verse 37 through 39, it says, "On the last day, the climax of the festival, Jesus stood and shouted to the crowds, 'If you are thirsty, come to me.'" Oops, hold on. "If you believe in me, come and drink, for the scriptures declare that rivers of living water will flow out from within." And when he said living water, he was speaking of the Spirit who would be given to everyone believing in him. Verses 40 through 44, I guess, goes on to say that the crowds who were there that were listening when Jesus spoke these words, they were divided in their opinion about this man. Some thought that, yes, he must be the prophet. He must be the Messiah. And others thought, there's just no way. This is a man from Galilee. There's just no way this man can be a prophet or he can be the Messiah. So the crowd was very divided in their opinion about Jesus at this time. But if we read in verses 45, it says, "The temple guards who had been sent to arrest him returned to the leading priests and Pharisees. 'Why didn't you bring him in?' they demanded." Verse 46 says, "We have never heard anyone talk like this," the guards responded. And so what do we see here? What I observed here that I feel is so timely for us now and forever, actually, is that these temple guards who were sent out to collect evidence against Jesus, they were sent out to listen to the things that he was saying and speaking and teaching so that they could collect evidence against him, to condemn him, to arrest him, to put him in prison. And what happened? Instead of them getting the evidence they needed to arrest him and bring him in, these temple guards said, "Hey, we've never heard anyone talk like this before." And instead of them hearing words that would condemn him, they heard words of truth. Jesus was speaking words of life and bringing life-giving water to these people. And the temple guards, like I said, who were there to collect negative evidence, instead heard truth. They heard the gospel, and something in them clicked. And I think to myself, as disciples of Jesus, as followers of Christ, we are being watched. We are being listened to all the time, whether we think we are or not. And, why was Jesus not arrested? He was above reproach. They had no evidence against him. There's no reason to arrest him. He was above reproach. And for me, that says I need to be living my life above reproach, because as a follower of Christ, my job is to share that life-giving word, that life-giving message with others. And I have to remember that the words that I speak and the things that I do, are they bringing, could they bring condemnation to me? Or are they sharing that life-giving message with others, that message that we're called to share as disciples of Jesus? So are your words today and your actions, your attitudes and your behaviors, are they worthy of condemnation? Or are they words and actions and thoughts that are leading people to the life-giving message of Jesus? I just wanted to share that with you today. Hey, I'm so excited because in less than 24 hours, we have the opportunity to come together again for worship. We haven't done that for 5 months, and I'm so excited. The address will be here. Please remember that the service will start at 10 a.m. The property is in the north area of Kaiser. It's really not too far from the Civic Center, but lots of room out there for us to spread out, to keep our distance between family members and other households. Please bring a chair or a blanket or something to sit on, because we won't be providing any of that. And if it's warm, please bring some water or something too, because in order to keep everyone safe, we are going to be very minimalistic in our services. So we just are really excited to have the opportunity to be with you guys again. And please do know that if you aren't feeling well, or if you just don't quite feel comfortable yet coming together, we get it. We understand that. And there is still an opportunity for you to view our services online. You can go to YouTube and search for Lake Point Community Church, find our channel, and we will be streaming live at 10 a.m. We will also have it on Facebook. It may not be right at 10, but probably if it's not at 10, it'll be a little later in the day. So you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook. If you can't be there in person with us, please, would love for you to join us that way. So we love you. We're excited. Oh, please bring your mask tomorrow, because we are going to ask that anytime you're outside of your family household zone, I guess, that you do wear your mask to honor and respect and to love well others who will be joining us and those who call Lake Point home. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We love you. We're excited to be with you, and we are praying that God's Spirit just does amazing things as we all come back together tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.